Hello, this is Black Femme Beauty, and I'm here to do an energy reading for Scorpio. As I meditated on the energy before starting to record, I got blessings and grateful. So we're going to see what's that about. It seemed to be two parts, like some Scorpios are grateful for their blessings and thankful, and some need to be. But we'll see, because I didn't pre-shuffle the deck, so something different could come out, and that's okay too. And we're gonna get into it. And that's that. So, spirits, can you please provide me with some messages for Scorpio? Can you please provide me with some messages for Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. It's cold outside. I don't know if y'all went outside today, but I did. And it's cold. First card out, the Golden Children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Let me put my light on. Oh no, that's too. You see that? Yeah, there it is. The Golden Children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. That's interesting. I made a sacral chakra candle to enhance creativity and help you connect more to your inner child and just childlike imagination and ideas. And it's lit right now. The void, stop, embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. The void, stop, embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Right when I'm talking about it's cold outside. All right, so we're going to get into it. Did I just pass it? No. The Golden Children. Let me see. You know how sometimes it's in alphabetical order, but they don't count the. Did they count? No, they didn't. Okay. The Golden Children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Golden Children, children of the sun. Now that's interesting, because I was told to light a sun incense too. You need the sun, you need the sun. So I got two types of incense, but I definitely got the sun first. After this one finishes, this one I got going now is the love incense. But anyway, Golden Children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, They may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on earth before, and so if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as the new humans. The new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project, or a new beginning. To treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and all others as innocent children, to remember that deep down, everyone is trying their best if they're treated with a tender heart. Everyone is trying their best, and if they're treated with a tender heart, they'll not harden as they journey through this great adventure called life. Starseed Soul Inquiry: how can you treat yourself or others more tenderly? I've never gotten this card, and this shit deep. Okay. I'm probably gonna be really hungry after this reading. I can tell right now. My appetite has picked up anyway, but I think I may be ravenous after this. The Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting, it can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you. To hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. Starseed Soul Inquiry: how are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life? Be patient. Patience. All right, so I'm going to clarify this with the Light Seers Tarot. Spirit, clarify these messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Golden Children and the Void. Clarify these messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Golden Children, and the Void. I was thinking about Paris's burning when I said children. He was like, the legendary children, up and coming legendary, and then there's legendary. I think he said, I myself am up and coming legendary. Legendary children. Spirit, clarify for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the Golden Children, and the Void. Thank you, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Death and rebirth, 13, breaking down to a 4 to clarify the golden children. The moon, 18, breaking down to a 9 to further clarify the golden children. Give me 2 more cards. The void, justice, 11, breaking down to a 2. Came out sideways, so what's that about? Knight of swords. Air energy. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So I think with this death and rebirth, in terms of the golden children, what I feel is some of these children are waking up. Like it said, if they're handled, well, not handled. I'm gonna go to, let me relight my sun incense for the sun children. What did it say? This is the first time I got this golden children card, and I like it. Oh, it said most have incarnated on earth before, have never incarnated on earth before, and so if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as the new humans. I feel like with this death and rebirth, it's pretty much saying that some of these golden children were mishandled. They weren't supported in the right ways. So they are waking up, not to the intelligence, because I feel like they have that, but they're waking up to, it says, and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. They're waking up to those, because I feel like, what was that play? Was it a play or short story? It was called The Glass Menagerie. And the lady was trying to get her daughter married off. Don't quote me because I remember it vaguely. And she had a glass menagerie collection, and she said something about how they're so perfect and she doesn't take them out the case because then once you handle them, that's when they get little scratches on them and things like that. And, you know, basically children. You know, that's why they call them innocents, because they are that, you know, unless they're born and something else incarnates them. I mean, we don't know what soul it is, but for the most part, we're going to say that children are born innocent and unafraid, all good, human, loving and nurturing in their nature. I feel like they're born that way, and then they're taught other things. And they're trained and programmed like the rest of us. And depending on that training and programming, if you become unprogrammed, if you heal, because with that training and programming, in terms of, you know, and this is just generally speaking, boys are supposed to do this and dress this way, girls are supposed to do this and dress this way. What was the saying? Girls are made with sugar and spice and everything nice. Boys are snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. Like, I just, you know, and snakes and snails and puppy dog tails was supposed to be derogatory, but it was supposed to be like a cute, you know, they're rough and dirty and you got sugar and spice over there. It's all bullshit, you know what I mean? But along with this training and programming, we are shaped by our trauma too. That's why I remember, what was this show? My grandmother used to call me the bad seed. She also used to call me Alexis from Dynasty, because she said I was evil like Alexis. But I was only evil if you push me. You start fucking with me, then, you know, I'm gonna defend myself. I don't really have a choice. because I'm not going to let you keep fucking with me. And I wasn't at the time a child that would react right away. You would have to keep picking at me and keep picking at me, and then I would, fuck you up. And maybe what I did, well, no, it was looked at as possibly I went too far. But the backstory that is not being told, you've been fucking with me for like 2-3 weeks. So yeah, I probably whooped a few cousins' asses. I probably did when I was younger, and on a certain side of my family, the maternal side, and because you was fucking with me. But she would call me evil. She would call me the bad seed. And I was reading the passages in the Bible, and it said something about children being evil and something. And I can't remember it, but it was in the book of Genesis. And it was talking about, when I read it, I was thinking like, oh, so this is why people use the term bad seed. She wasn't the only one who used it. She was just the only one in my life that used it towards me. But I had heard it used before. They had a movie called The Bad Seed, and the bad seed was a little girl. But they've remade this movie several times, The Good Son. That's another one with Macaulay Culkin. And my thing is, it's just like, okay, when I read the Bible, it was like, had I read this at a different stage in my life, still programmed and still trained to believe what I was told and not how I received things, how I felt about them, not believing myself, I would think, oh, okay, children are born inherently evil, but they're not. They're shaped, they're molded, they're taught, they're trained. And I feel like with this death and rebirth, it's been some healing done, as well as some secrets revealed. I'm going to clarify this, but I'm thinking it's more so, I'm feeling it's more so, it's some secrets revealed, and not in the terms of betrayal. I don't know. I think it's just more so the golden children, the children of the sun, the highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who have never incarnated on earth before, the new humans that have little to no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. I feel like a lot of them are waking up. They're waking up, and if you die before you die, then you won't die when you die. And a lot of people are scared of death. They have a term called ego death, and people really feel like it may be, it's a physical thing. But it's just that ego death, the ego of what you came into this world with. Most of us came into the world with the ego of our parents, namely our mother, because we're being fed by the umbilical cord, which is connected to your third chakra, the solar plexus. And that relates to self-identity, ego, and things like that. So whatever she felt that she was, and your father has a lot to do with it too, but since you were in her womb, in her sacral chakra for 9 months, being fed through a tube from her third chakra, you are coming into the world with her identity on you. And depending on how you're raised, it may stay that way, because a lot of mothers, they want to relive their lives through their daughters or through their children, but especially their daughters. The fathers do it too, but we're speaking in terms of women. It's just easier instead of me going back and forth right now. But I feel like with this death and rebirth, the golden children are waking up, and they're seeing things for who and what I want to say they really are. So let me clarify this, because it could be about people, places, situations, could be about family, especially if you're healing, because the statistics show, but outside of statistics, from my own experiences and from people I talk to, the most hurts, because also when I was in the energy, I got blessings and gratefulness. Some people need to be grateful. Some people are grateful. But I also got an image of like a scorpion sting with like a rush of water emotion. Some people are feeling hurt and they need nurturing, or some people are tired of fucking nurturing people, and it's like, when is it gonna be my turn? If it's not gonna be my turn in regards to you nurturing me, getting reciprocated, then get the fuck on. So it could be a they. Clarify this death and rebirth for me. First card out, the Star. The Star is Leo. No, the Star is Aquarius. That's success. Victory. 17 breaking down to an 8. Yeah, I definitely feel like people are coming into their own. These sun children are coming into their own. And this could apply to Scorpios. Maybe it applies to you to the point where you're in a space of, I don't want to be bothered because I'm getting me together. I'm healing me. I'm doing for me. And it's not anything personal in terms of being selfish. It's like, you've given a lot. You've given a lot of nurturing and a lot of love, because Scorpios are a water sign, but some people like to refer to them as AKA a fire sign, because when they sting, they fucking sting. And like I said, you fucking with me. I'm just saying. And I just heard tit for tat. No, it's not even in retaliation. It's in defense of myself. Because sometimes people may hit you or throw something and it hits you. It wasn't intentional. But I'm speaking in terms of people intentionally doing shit, intentionally fucking with you. Like, in terms of how I grew up with my my grandmother, she didn't like me very much. I don't think she liked my mother, but I don't really know their story, but that's just from what I saw. She didn't like me very much, so she didn't treat me very well. So then I had cousins that thought they could mistreat me because she did. And she would let them in front of her. We were in front of her. Like, I couldn't retaliate in front of her, even though sometimes she saw what they were doing. You know, or she would see it out the corner of her eye. But best believe, when I got, yeah, I'm spanking that ass. And some people may feel like, oh, well, you ain't get it right then that is retaliation. It is what the fuck it is. I need to teach you, since you ain't learned, since you not getting this is not cool. Don't put your fucking hands on me. Don't fuck with me. And I feel like some Scorpios are in the energy of, I'm over here working on me, stepping into my full star power. I just did a reading the other day, a few days ago, called The Star and the Clown. And it's like, I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering nobody, because I was a very quiet child. But you keep fucking with me, it's going to be a wrap. But I feel like majority of the Scorpios I'm talking to are in the energy of gratefulness and blessings. We're going to see what else comes out, though. Hierophant came out as well. This is a Hierophant 5, change, structure, corporate structure sometimes. Also can mean marriage. But I don't know that this is a love reading yet. Yeah, it's not. This is about growth and really... Oh, I'm getting ascension. You see that staircase all the way up? This definitely looks like awakening. This hooded figure. And this awakening. And then you got her looking up at the star, but she has a direct link, a direct connection. Could be grounding their energy to the star. And then you got them sitting at the bottom of the staircase while it's illuminated in there, and their crown chakra is illuminated with all this energy. Let me see if you could see that. With all this energy around it. What is that? An infinity symbol? No, what is that? A fish symbol? It's different symbols. So I definitely feel like this is an awakening of some sort, a death and a rebirth, and it could be an ego death, specifically for some Scorpios. But I feel like clarifying it with the star and the Hierophant, you coming out all good. Queen of Cups clarifying the Moon card. The Moon is also intuition too. Queen of Cups is intuitive too. So this Moon card clarifying the Golden Child is very much about, like the book has said, possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Okay, I gotta go to bathroom. Pause. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. And I got me a snack, some almonds. I gotta make sure the floor and the water is dry because it makes my cards stick together. But anyway, as I was saying, in terms of these golden children that are awakening and healing from their trauma and connecting back to their purpose and these intuitive abilities. So, I was checking on the Hierophant too, because I feel like something else is going on with that. And I'm not used to, no, I'm just being led to check it. Yeah, so it's all like I thought. Enlightenment. The transformation, new beliefs, new beginnings, ego death. So all that's that. Then you got the Moon over here, which is intuition. Secrets too, but I feel like with Queen of Cups coming out, this is more intuition. So I really feel like Scorpio, for those who resonate with this, this is you connecting even more. Your intuition is becoming even more heightened. And then for those who are focusing on themselves to the point where it's like they're only dealing in reciprocal relationships, Queen of Cups is also nurturing. I feel like Scorpio, you have like pulled back your energy. And again, not in a selfish way, but in the way of, I'm focused on me. Because after all of this, you connecting to yourself, new beginnings, new beliefs, transformation, reprogramming, ego death. You're healing yourself and you're unlearning, like I was talking about with when they were saying if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life. You are coming out of all of that. Those who resonate with this that weren't supported in the right ways, you had to get you together, because once you reach adulthood, it's up to you to make sure you are all right, regardless of who did what. Like I said, with my grandmother, whatever, I'm not mad at her. Yeah, I spoke to her about it, and of course she didn't see it that way, but it was what it was. Once you get to healing, transforming, relearning, and releasing what no longer serves you, and you go back and communicate with people that caused you harm or weren't supportive or whatever it was in a derogatory way or unhealthy way for you, you have to be prepared for whatever they say. Because a lot of my experiences, ain't nobody owning nothing, and I can't say that I'm surprised by that, but it didn't make me or break me. Me communicating with the ones I chose to communicate with, It's like, okay, you still want to have this relationship, even though the relationship is BS, because from childhood to adulthood, I wasn't cool with my grandmother, and why would I be with the way you treated me? And that continued in different ways. It changed as I got older, but it still continued in different ways. But as I got older and she saw the woman that I had become, then she started being nice, and she would talk up about me as if we were, had a grandmother granddaughter relationship in the healthy aspect, but we did not. So when I spoke to them, it was just more so like, hey, I'm having a conversation with you because I do love you for what you provided in my life. My mother, my lineage, part of me is part of you, but other than that, we're gonna keep it 100. I don't phony kick it. That's too much energy. But and I feel like that is where Scorpio is at, because when I was in the meditation, like I said, I saw a scorpion and a rush wave of like water and like a sting, the scorpion stinger. And I feel like it's like I said, Scorpios are only dealing with those who are reciprocating the nurturing. And with this Queen of Cups, highly intuitive, nurturing individual, mother figure, some of y'all could have children or mothering somebody else. Weren't we talking about something about children with the void? Hold on. Ooh. The void. Oh no, we talking about the golden children. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. So also you could be coming into the energy of that's part of your life's purpose, to work with children. You may be called to tend to your own inner child. I feel like you're already doing that part. Like with this transformation, this rebirth, this spiritual awakening, this connecting to yourself, this success, this victory, you are already connecting to your inner child. And I got my inner child candle lit. I would show it to you, but it's lit right now, so I don't want to move it. And what else? Eight of Swords came out as well to clarify the moon card, which clarified the golden children. What is this Eight of Swords about, Spirit? Ooh, that came right out. High Priestess. It came out in reverse. I turned it upside down immediately because I like the High Priestess card. But I feel like this is to do with you self-doubt, not connecting to yourself, or it may also be something that is interfering with, oh no. In this deck, it means keeping secrets, gossip, or mistruth, hidden agendas, fear of intuitive abilities, not paying attention to your inner voice. So we got the moon card, and then we got the high priestess in reverse. So this is blocking you from connecting even higher. Because in the upright, dreams, powerful vision, psychic insight, serendipity, meditation, introspection, intuition again. A spiritual experience, which you already got. So it's like you halfway there. What's in the blockage though? Keeping secrets, gossip, mistruth, hidden agendas, fear of intuitive abilities, not paying attention to your inner voice. When you're not following your intuition, sometimes when I read it over and over again, it'll hit. You're not following your intuition. Because Eight of Swords that's self-entrapment. Like it's really in your head. This person, this is what they look like in the mirror, but this is not really what they looking like. Clarify this Eight of Swords again. What is this? Clarify this Eight of Swords again. Ten of Wands. What's this Ten of Wands about? What's this burden about? Oh, so okay. Okay, so some people are feeling like if they truly step fully into their power, because we're talking about the golden children, we're talking about children of the sun, we're talking about your inner child. When we were kids, we thought we can do any and everything, and we can. But you couldn't tell us shit then. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this. I'm going to fly over here. I'm going to jump from here, here, and I'm going to be Superman, and I'm going to be Wonder Woman, and, you know, ain't nobody going to stop me, and I'm going to be a transformer when I grow up. I'm feeling like some Scorpios have ideas, dreams, intuitive abilities. I just heard that they're afraid to fully use, fully step in the power of, because they're concerned with how they will be received, is what I'm getting. How they will be received. But I'm getting with this, you go back and forth. You go back and forth with it. I'm going to leave this right here for a minute. Yeah. So we have the Justice card here, clarifying the void. The void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Everything and nothing exists in the void. Is where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness, where all things originate and all seeds grow. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown. Okay. Well, there's that, Scorpio. You are a sun child. You've already did a lot of healing, coming to a spiritual awakening, a rebirth, knowing what you possess. You're ready to step into it, but this doubt, because you're unbalanced though. I'm looking at this moon card with this yin and this yang, these two wolves. This is white one and this black one. I feel like you are unbalanced. And like I said, you go back and forth with, yeah, I could do it. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know, you know, how it's going. People going to say this. People going to think that. Regardless of whether you know what they'll be. Oh, let me go back. To allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you, because you definitely heal some stuff. And when you heal your trauma, you release things that no longer serve you. And when you release stuff that no longer serves you, you don't remember a lot of shit because it don't serve you no more. And you unearth stuff that you forgot about. Like, oh yeah, I used to such and such. I used to do this. And I used to be able to do that. And man, I was doing this. So it's just like, regardless of whether you know what they'll be, because as adults, it's difficult to take something that was already in you. Like, you could be reconnecting. You are reconnecting with your inner child based on the Golden Children card. You may not know how to bring those ideas that you had then, because it may be something specifically to do with the idea you had as a child. You may not know how to bring them into fruition now as an adult, or how to incorporate them, or how they'll be received. All of that is not even for you to worry about though. You're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and allow the winter of your life to do the work. You just got to go with the flow and trust. Put the energy out there that I want to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to trust that it's going to happen. It's a lot of things I'm going to do. I don't know how, I don't know when, but they're going to get done. And if you think about, because if I think about most of my life, anytime I wanted to do something, or why are they going so fast? Anytime, well, honestly though, that's how fast the shit would happen. When I would say I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to accomplish this, or I want to do that, Sometimes I would obsess about it if I couldn't do it right then and there. I felt like I obsessed about it. But whether it was tomorrow, 3 months later, a year later, it was done. And once I look back on when I first decided to do it to completion, whatever the task was, it was very quickly. It was very quickly. So, and I can't say that I knew how the fuck I was going to get it done. A lot of times I had a plan, and I'm going to tell you every time, I don't remember nothing going as planned, but it still got done. And it wasn't at the behest of me. Like, it didn't take away from me. It was just like, oh, okay, so I could just do it this way. I was able to maneuver. And I feel like you'll be able to do that too. If you trust that it'll get it done. But you also have to trust yourself. And with healing from childhood trauma, healing your inner child, releasing and relinquishing that programming training that we get, people telling you who you are and how to be. It takes a lot. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of healing to get back to who you are and trusting yourself, because the training and the program we had, especially if you're born in a certain culture, you was told to do what you're told. Do what you're told, do what you're told, do what you're told. Don't do what you want to do what you're told. And a lot of times if you listen to children, especially when it comes to a task, they usually have a simple way of doing it that you didn't even think of, but it cuts a lot of corners, and not in terms of shortcuts. It's just really a direct path versus an adult or a mature person feeling like, oh, well, we have to do it this way and have to do it that way. Like, I remember reading something about this little girl. It was a truck, a big truck, like one of those trucks that carry a lot of stuff, 18, 16 wheelers, and it got stuck under a viaduct. And everybody was trying to figure out, and yeah, they got the height requirement, but maybe he thought he could take it. I don't know. Or maybe the height requirement wasn't there and he eyeballed it. I can't remember. But it got stuck underneath a viaduct. And everybody was trying to get it and figure out how to get it from under there, because it was basically tearing up the roof. And I read this article, and it said a little girl was sitting in the car because traffic was backed up, and she was just like, let the air out the tires. Like, get this shit cracking. Let the air out the tires. And everybody's like, oh, eureka. Let the air out the tires, pulled it, boom. Yeah, some of it was still messed up, but they didn't have to replace the whole top. But I don't know how they did it. But I mean, it was just that simple. But when you have all this stuff you have to heal from, and all this programming trauma that you have to get up off of you to connect back to your star, and you having your hopes and dreams and basking in your imagination, it can be difficult to trust yourself, because you haven't been allowed to. Anytime you did what you wanted to do, there were possible consequences. Even if it worked out, depending on the household you came from. Sometimes, even if it worked out, you weren't given kudos. You were told, okay, but why didn't you do what I told you to do? Even though what you did is working perfectly better than what they told you to do. But it is what it is. The Void. You going with the flow. This is a card of rest and surrendering to the unknown. And I feel like with the Justice card, a lot of what you heal from is going to be restored. I'm getting, that's not the card. Yeah, intuitively I'm getting restored. Restored, like whatever it took from you. This healing, this hurt, this trauma, this training, this programming, because some may have not had a lot of traumatic experiences. They may just had strict and domineering and dominant parents. So it's like, do this way and do that way. But again, we have the white and the black. If you just allow and go with the flow, it's going to bring in balance. Because I feel like with this, you in your head about how am I going to bring this idea out? What are people going to think about it? Because the Five of Pentacles is like lack and scarcity. Some people refer to it as being out in the cold. Whatever it is that got you in your head, specifically an idea, you could want to move and feel like I can only manifest or create what I want if I'm over here in this part of the world. I'm thinking Tokyo, Japan. And it's a burden because your family may be like, why you moving over there? What you gonna do over there? You don't need to go over there. You don't need to do this. What you want? You gonna be the only black person or the only brown person, or you gonna be over there by yourself? Woo, woo, woo. No support. Because you also thinking like, what if it don't work out right away? They already was hating on you. They gonna be like, I told you so. You need to come back home. Whatever it is. Because this in reverse is gossip. So it could be people already talking about what you're doing and how you're getting together with you. Because again, you're not nurturing. You ain't fucking with people like you used to. You're not giving out that nurturing. You only dealing in relationships that are reciprocal, Scorpio. People can be talking about that shit too. And be real mad about that. Because you ain't giving, taking from you to give to them anymore. But this justice, long as you surrender to the mystery, surrender to the divine, I'm hearing, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. And just chill, because justice is going to bring in balance, karma, truth, wisdom. This could stand for legal matters, cause and effect. Like I said, whatever has been done to you is going to be restored. Integrity, objectivity, perspective, accountability is going to be restored. Then we also have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. This is ideas, insight. This is a quick moving knight. You going somewhere. Let's clarify this. Where you going? Clarify this justice in the Knight of Swords for the void. Clarify this justice card. Strength. Definitely. You need to have strength. Faith. Trust. Strength. Fire energy, Leo. Followed by the Three of Swords. Heartache and betrayal of some kind. Clarify this Three of Swords. Is this love? Yeah. Page of Cups. So what I'm getting, hold on, I got a call. Anyway. So what I'm getting is you possibly got somebody coming in. You've done a lot of healing connected to yourself. Reawakening. Really getting into your intuitive abilities. Because like I said, even though this High Priestess is in reverse and you have an Eight of Swords here and the 10 of Wands, you still got the High Priestess. So you just got to get balanced. It's still intuitive. And you still struggling with some stuff. Like you said, what people want to think, but you healing. But most of these cards, the majority of these cards with the Hierophant, the Star, the Death and Rebirth, the Moon card, you good. You real good. And I feel like you're frustrated because also what you're working on, because I feel like you haven't even stepped into what you're really trying to do in the biggest way yet. But at the same time, you, like I said, you in lack. And you also feel like it's a burden because you're not being fully supported by the people that were supporting you. I mean, that you were supporting. But then there's also this other energy of some type of partnership. Who is this Page of Cups and this Three of Swords that you didn't overcame, that really had you grieving? But with this justice, this karma, this balance coming in, this accountability, this perspective, you didn't gain clarity, insights, perspective, strength. And you ain't mad at nobody. You see this lamb here? You ain't mad over this situation and over this person. Who is this? Page of Cups and this Three of Swords. Ooh. Temperance, balance, Ace of Pentacles. Spirit said, fuck who they is. This what you got coming. Some more balance. Could be a Sagittarius though. Justice is Libra energy. Strength is Leo energy. Could definitely be a Sagittarius, but they really had you fucked up. And I mean heartache. I mean, because this is Page of Cups. This is immature energy. It's not a knight. It's like little boy, little girl. And I feel like with all of this that you're doing, because with the void and justice being clarified by the void, and it's saying basically just you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and allow the winter of your life to do the work for you. I feel like you got new beginnings possibly coming right in the spring, right in the beginning of spring. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. I feel like you can chill, and in March, your shit just gonna pop out. It's gonna be like, when I pop out. I forgot who sang that song, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but this person, they probably trying to come back around, but you got strength over this. You overcame this. You definitely overcame this. And justice is happening and coming like just because you don't see it, it's there though. And you manifested this Ace of Pentacles. I don't know who that's with, but this Knight of Swords, clarify this Knight of Swords for me. Page of Wands, somebody coming in fast and passionate. Creativity, ideas. Queen of Wands. That's building. Creating, manifesting. I feel like you got somebody running because you got a lot of good stuff going on, because this little imbalance right here, and I said it's a little imbalance because you have the Moon card, you got the Queen of Cups, you got the High Priestess in the reverse, but you still got a lot of intuition out here. Plus the Star, Hierophant, death and rebirth. You awaken, you know what it is. And I feel like also part of this Eight of Swords is the unknown, is the lack and scarcity. Because again, with this void, you ain't seen the stuff you've been working on, the healing you've been doing, the reward from it. You haven't seen it in the 3D yet. You haven't seen it in the 3D yet. I feel like you got somebody coming in fast though. Possibly whoever put you in this Three of Swords energy. Coming in fast, passionate, new ideas. They want to create and manifest with you now. Who is this? Clarify this Page of Wands. Clarify this Page of Wands. Ten of Swords is clarifying the Page of Wands. Clarify this Queen of Cups. They over there watching you sitting pretty. This is boredom. Even though, like, it's abundant over here. Lush, green trees. They looking over here. He came out side by side, what they doing? They looking good, skin glowing. It's lush and abundant. You see them horns, them branches, they tuned in. Toot, toot, toot. Queen of Pentacles, that big ass coin, that crown on her head. You see it. You see it. What they doing over there? I want to go over there to clarify the Queen of Wands. Shall get the fuck on. All right. So we gonna wrap this up because I feel like this is what you manifesting. You balance is coming in with this Temperance. 14 breaking down to a 5. That's change. Alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance. Like I said, you're going to overcome the imbalance. And like I said, you also go back and forth. Excuse me. I got the munchies. In this energy of the reverse high priestess. But I also feel like you can achieve this balance quicker with more meditation. But that goes with the whole resting with the void. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life's phase when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. Now, I feel like, now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. Now, I feel like you can work on projects, you're connecting to your inner child anyway. You can work on projects and hobbies, hone and perfect your craft and what you're trying to do. But don't worry about the shit. Because it is what it is. And you didn't been through this. You didn't been through this and you didn't came out on it. You didn't died and you still here. So with that being said, it is what it is. Chill. Because I feel like you manifested this Ace of Pentacles. And this is abundance. Money, legacy. And you got a Knight of Swords trying to run in and see what the hell you're doing. What's going on with this Knight of Swords currently? Like I said, the Lovers. This is soulmate energy. They possibly are realizing that y'all might have had some type of connection. What type of connection? We don't know. Yeah, we know, but I feel like, Scorpio, you passed that thing. What's going on currently? They want to offer you a cup of love. That's a bold. They got a lot of love for you now. It is Venus retrograde in Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign. Pentacles is earth energy. I feel like that's a part of it too. Is this person spirit? This Knight of Swords trying to come back in with this big old cup of love, all passionately and creatively. This Page of Wands and ready and ready to manifest. And this Queen of Wands energy after stabbing you 10 times. Overkill. Now they feel like, oh yeah, we soulmates, woo woo woo. Also, the Lovers is Gemini energy, but I also think Sagittarius when I see this Archer tattoo they got. But anyway, what's bringing this energy about for this Knight of Swords to come in to Scorpio? Child, always some extra shit. 5 of Wands. They in utter fucking chaos. 5 of Swords, that's victory, but you lost a lot to get that victory. The beginning of a new venture, task, new ideas, planting seeds for the future, great potential success, manifesting, power, ambitions, prosperity. You got manifesting on here a couple of times, this Queen of Wands. But like I said, you in your bag. Or no, that's the first time I said it. But with all these pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you know you in your bag. You know what you're working on is going to come to fruition and going to pay off in big ways. You just ain't seen it yet, and you don't know how you're going to get there, but you know you going to motherfucking get there. And that's all that matters, because you've achieved a lot of things in your life prior. You don't necessarily know how you did all those. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But hey, it got done. Get her done. What am I looking for? I want to check something. This Five of Wands. What the hell? Oh shit. This Five of Wands. Competition, conflict. Challenge being pushed by others to excel, brainstorming, mental jousting, adrenaline and aggression, surpassing limits, dynamic energy, leveling up. That's what the Five of Wands is for this Light Seers Tarot deck. Competition. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Competition. Like I said, now they want to come in this Queen of Wands energy and manifest with you and claim y'all soulmates. Y'all supposed to be together off of this big ass cup of love. This bowl of love, excuse me. This big bowl of love that they weren't offering before because they stabbed your ass 10 times. 10 times. That was clarifying the Page of Wands energy. They want to come in now, manifest and build with you. Competition is what stood out to me. I get utter chaos with this card, but they are in utter chaos because they know they done fucked up. Because with this Swords energy, this Knight of Swords, they've been watching you too. Let's just, you know, Page of Swords is more like a watching you energy, but they've been watching you too. And they see they didn't fucked up. And to clarify that, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, shit ain't hitting like it used to. And one thing I can say, I feel like from what I've seen, what I've learned, if you don't heal, if you don't get you together in terms of treating people better, you don't want to be with somebody. You don't have to treat them bad, but you don't have to treat them terrible either. But Ten of Swords, that's everything. That's betrayal, heartache, hurt, pain. This person probably stole from you, used you, abused you, talked about you, had your name in the fucking streets. Now they getting the clue and seeing that you the shit, you that bitch, you that ninja, you whatever it is you call yourself, you a queen and or king. That's your energy consistently and always. It was then, but they played. Giving up too early, impatience, losing faith, not trust, not following through, frustration with rewards. They ain't got no follow through for themselves. They didn't have no follow through in the relationship with you either. Is this Knight of Swords? Is this offer of love? Is it true? Is this offer of love? Is it a true offer? I was told to use right or wait. Then we finna go, because this reading is basically Scorpio. You are the golden child. Take it how it resonates. You spinning gold. What is that? Rapunzel. Whoever had the needle that spun gold. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever the fuck. Childhood fairy tale. Is this Knight of Swords? Is this bowl of love they rushing in with? Is it true? Is it true? Is it honest? Because, again, Venus, planet of love and relationships, or relationships, period. It could be a family member. But I got the lovers out here. So, you know. And the Page of Cups. So it's some love. Could be solid. Could be not. It ain't looking like it though. Not for me. Not from what I'm getting here. Ooh. Is this King of Swords? Is this bowl of love offering? Is it true? Is it honest? Is it solid? 2 more times. Ooh, child. Thank you, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Ugh. Oh, I'm thinking I should do yes or no. Oh, I heard now shuffle it. Is it true? Is it honest? Wheel of Fortune. I mean, that could be yes and no. It depends on who it is. I mean, because this is luck. And then it's 10 completion. Whatever it is, it's going to be the end or the beginning of a cycle. 10 is completion. 10 breaking it down to a 1 is a new beginning. So either you is or is you ain't my baby. All right. I heard do a yes or no real quick because I'm ready to go. I've been talking for like an hour. And I'm hungry too. Spirit. Yes or no? Is this Knight of Swords energy that's coming in offering this bowl of love? Is it true? Is it honest? Is it solid? Is it in alignment with Scorpio's highest good? That's what we're going to ask. Is this bowl of love that the Knight of Swords is running in offering Scorpio? Take it how it resonates. Is it in alignment with Scorpio's highest good? 2 more times. Okay. Yes or no, Spirit? Is it in alignment with Scorpio's highest good? 1 more time. Sometimes if I don't like, if it's like too much on one side when I'm shuffling, like that, like, yeah, or I don't shuffle properly, I gotta shuffle again. There we go. Cut it 3 times. Well, 4, but for me that's 3. That's how I do my shit. Yes or no, Spirit? Is it in alignment with Scorpio's highest good? Yes or no? 3 piles of 13. We looking for aces. Aces only. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 1 ace. Ace of Wands, some more wands. This is the ability to manifest anything, everything. Okay, 3 aces is yes. 2 aces, more yes than no. No ace, self-explanatory. We're on our second pile card, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We only got 1 ace out here. I just heard, when you gonna let me fuck, Miss Parker? I'm gonna tell y'all this though. Let me count these. I'm just going to make sure I count to 13. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, because the wands came out, the ace came out on the 8th card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so anyway. If you let this person come back and hump, this is what I got to say real quick. Don't do that. And I'm saying it because they already in the energy of they shit ain't working out. They shit ain't working out. This is competition. This is basically looking like a crabs in a barrel card. So, with that being said, people will try to have sex with you. Like when I was driving home, I was thinking about married people when they sleep with non-married people or whatever. But I was thinking about specifically a man and a woman. I'm not gonna say who, but it is what it is. The woman was manifesting and meditating on her JJ, like anytime she sleeps with this person and she climaxes. What was it? Anytime she sleeps with this person and she climaxes, it'll draw them nearer to her, like wanting to be with her, like compelled to come to her. Because her and this person, they had good sex. They had good sex together, and she would always climax. But that's what she would sit and meditate and visualize, her JJ. So when this man came and humped, it would draw him to her. And of course, he made her climax. That's what he wanted to do for himself and her. And every time she would climax on him, condom or nah, he's inside of her, he's laying with her, it would draw them together. And they had good sex. Ace of Wands, this is a lot of passion. This is big dick energy. You know, usually it's the Page of Wands when he be holding the staff like that. But anyway, Page of Wands, a lot of fire, a lot of passion, creativity. Only one wand came out. So Scorpio, this ain't in alignment with your highest good. This person and this bowl of love that they offering. Like the golden children said, this is your first time reincarnating on earth. These is some new niggas. Like, check out Boondocks with Ruckus. Don't trust them new niggas over there. They gonna show up brand new. Like, fuck with me. You know I got it. They don't. Because the Ace of Pentacles came out with the Temperance too. This is your energy. This is definitely your energy, but they trying to manifest. They working on some stuff that ain't working. Because it's in the reverse. They sowing seeds that ain't, the seeds they sowed and that they reaping ain't no shit that they want. They don't want it. Don't go laying with nobody. Male, female, gay, straight, however it resonate with you. Don't let them come back and hit nothing. Get into your power. Like I said, meditate. Because you go back and forth in your intuition. Not to the point where you go back and forth with listening to your intuition. Because of your impatience. Because of the scarcity. Because you don't see everything right then and there. You might be hurting physically. Like with your apartment, your car note, you could be behind and all types of shit. And this person gonna come in with a little bit of change. A little bit of fucking change. But remember, you the prize. You the star. Please go look at that video. The Star and the Clown. You the star. You the prize. You the Queen of Wands. You this. You over here sitting pretty. This is how the card fell out. With this one looking in the direction at this one. Even though you may feel like you broke, you ain't got nothing to show for it right now. It's being worked on. It's being worked on because what you manifesting is so big and so great. Like you say, you go back and forth with people might not fuck with it, but I feel like you still gonna push through as you always have. But you ready to see some shit. You ready for your reward. And I get it. I totally get it. But don't get it. Don't get him none. This Knight of Swords, her, him, whoever the fuck they is, I'm telling you, don't let them fuck Miss Parker. And if that's your name, then definitely you already know. Do not let this person fuck. If they call you Miss Parker because you fine, you're a mature woman, whatever the fuck it is, don't let them fuck. All right, Scorpio. Thank you. Make sure you meditate. Be grateful for your blessings and your abundance that you have. Because you are abundant. It's clear and it's obvious. And it's coming in. Patience is a virtue too. I know. Crystals, crystals, crystals for you. Opalite and Moonstone. Opalite and Moonstone. I've been talking long. I don't feel like looking it up, but you can look it up. Opalite. Opalite and Moonstone. Oh, and you need to get some Aventurine, Aventurine, and Malachite, Malachite. One of those helps balance the yin and yang energy, which is needed. Meditation gonna help you too. You already working on your stuff. If you don't do nothing, check out Opalite and Moonstone. All right, thank you. Be blessed.